So what you're gonna need is one of those C-clamps, 5/8, a T30 socket, a T40 socket, a half socket, extension, and a wrench, a rag, and WD-40. Already took the wheel off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this bolt out. So this one right here, hopefully you guys can see it, and this one down here as well. Use this to point it out. So it will be that one, that bolt, and then this bolt. And then once we do that, the whole caliper is gonna come off. Once the caliper comes off, you're gonna take this torque screws. So it's this one and the one on the other side. And I'll show you the rest once we get to that section of the video. So let's go ahead and take that off. Alright, so basically you're just going to use a wrench here. And on the bottom part, you're going to need, you're not going to need an extension, but on the top you will. So, take this off. So you're going to pull this bolt out. Like that, and that's the whole reason why you need this, because this will spin with the bolt, so you need that to hold on to that.
Ew.
And then my son is holding the camera, so sorry about that. So this is why you need the extension for this part over here, because you need to go beyond the brake system to be able to get in there. So same process.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you doing a video?
Yes, I am, for YouTube. So once it's loose, and then you want to go ahead and take it off. Ethan, you're doing a really good job taking video there. So you want to take that off. It's the same process here. Let's see if I can take it off with my finger, but it doesn't look like I'm maybe take it out with my finger. So that's the reason why you need the extension, because you need to go beyond this. You have to go beyond this section. If you use the ratchet here, it won't work because you don't have enough space there. Once that comes off, you got your two bolts out.
And then that pushes out.
Hold it back there. So once you do that, hold it there, this whole piece comes off. So once this whole piece comes out, you see those torque I thought it was gonna be like T50 or T45 or T40 or whatever, but they're not. They are T30. Point over here, Ethan.
Okay.
And that's gonna go. He's pointing all the way to the top of the car, right there. Right, point right there. Don't move it from there. So that's gonna go in there. You see? So that comes off. Same thing. Put that in there. I'm gonna take the one on the bottom off.
Why do you need to do this for YouTube?
Why do I need? Because the guys want to know how to take it out easy. Because they haven't done it. And I don't think we have a video on how to do it. So you do the same for the top. right there. So that's the second one you have to take off. And that's going to remove the electric motor here.
Away
It comes off freely. You have to wiggle it a little bit and then it comes off. And then
we put that on.
once you take that off, then you're going to need your T40. And then the T40 is going to go in here. And then you're gonna go counterwise, right there. And then you're gonna go until you feel that it stops. You don't wanna like torque it. You just wanna go until it stops moving. You'll see it that you'll feel it hit a point where it stops. And, you know, we don't want to go past that. You just want to go. See, once it hits that point where it stops, that's when you stop. All right. Then what I like to do next is I'll get a rug so it doesn't damage any of the parts. Put the rug behind it and the front like that, and then I'll leave a little section on the side so I can see how far I've gone. And then I put a C-clamp on it.
What's a C?
C-clamp.
What's that?
Because it looks like a C. You see? Put a C-clamp on it. And then, come over here, Ethan. And then you want to go, and then you want to push that all the way in as much as you can so that the brakes can go back into place. And that's what I'm doing now. There you go. Good job. Come, you want to come over here so you can see it better? So you want to go all, you see that little metal? The metal's going to go away in a second. Watch.
Pushing off.
It's coming in?
Yeah.
Point a little bit down. Hopefully you guys can see. Sorry, I hit the camera. See how it's going in a little bit? Okay, we want to go a little bit more so the brake calipers can go into place, otherwise they won't go in. Alright, so that's good enough. We're going to go ahead and try it out. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is you want to take the brake calipers off, or the brake pads.
And then we get...
And the fronts, for some reason, go back a little bit, Ethan, it's too close. The fronts are pretty good, but the backs, and I'm new to Volvo, so I'm not sure. But the backs, I heard they run out a lot quicker, and mines were like really messed up. You see the difference? Mines were bad. New brake pads are Techstar D. Let's see if I can get a part number. I'll get you the part number later.
Okay. Can you show me what the new one looks like?
Yeah, let me show you. So this is, pull back. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. So there's a huge difference. All right. So.
The new ones look perfect.
Huh?
And that is like falling off. And then you put that together, and then you put the other
right.
one.
Put the brake pads on.
And now I can't. Here we go.
Once you put the brake pads on, and this
Goes on it.
I like to test it to make sure it goes in. So this is going in no problem. But first we got to put the electronic parking assist brakes.
Electronic.
It's this thing here, which we're gonna put on now.
And then we need some screws.
We need the little screws.
Yeah.
And then we'll put the 30s back in place. So there's one on the bottom, one on top.
Can't see it.
Screw it on with the hand. Oh, I want to do it, go as far as I can. And then you get
that,
ratchet extension.
and then we put it in that little
But you have to point the camera up. And then you go back in. Hopefully you guys can see good. And then you do the other one. Not that close, a little far away. Tighten those just a little bit, not too much.
And then we connect.
You connect the brake caliper back on. Now we're gonna put the bolts back on in place.
With the.
Are you pointing the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Always point the camera.
And then.
Remember, no extension for the bottom.
Because that will break it if
Huh?
you do that.
You'll break it?
Yes.
I won't break it.
Then
You're doing the extension because you don't need the extension back here. And you can leave it, but you don't need it. What you do need is, remember, you need this to hold that little piece in place so you can tighten this up. And you don't want to tighten it up all the way up, you just want to do a little bit. And then you got to do the top. You need the extension on the top again so you can go past the caliper and the electronic parking brake. Okay, and then you tighten the bottom. That's it.